Hello and welcome back to Planet Crafter. Last we left off, we upgraded to the new T4 drill and the new T4 heaters. We launched a plant rocket, but we need to make more of them. We don't have any seed lermas, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go explore some of the wrecks that are about and try to find what's all in them, and hopefully they have more seeds and seed lermas to tank out of them. So the first wreck we're going to go to is the one right in front of the maze, and we're going to see what's on there. And with our shelter built and 2 extra lockers, we're going to go ahead and jump right into here. Looks like another very dark wreck. And there's another seed lerma. And a blueprint. And it looks... here we go. Way over here through the debris. There's a crate hiding back here. I'll take this one as well. There's a bunch of debris hiding back here as well. And a 2 heater. Our inventory is full, so we'll run out there, get some oxygen, and run right back in here. And just as I get back, it looks like there's another meteor storm happening. Lovely, I'm gonna run inside. Ooh. T2 fertilizer. I don't even think I can make that yet. And the technical debris still require the T2 deconstructor, so I can't do anything with that. It looks like that's as far as the wreck as I can go in. Whenever I get that T2 deconstructor, I'll definitely come back here and remove all those technical debris. We got a seed lerma, we got some more eggplant seeds, some fabric, and we even got some lovely super alloy. So we'll go ahead and run back to our home with all the goodies. It looks like there's some small tufts of grass growing all over the ground, so that must be what it meant by the flora stage. So we got a little fern and some grass growing about. Definitely not as much as our flower spreaders are producing, but it's definitely something. So what I want to do is I kind of want to make another rocket, because what I want to do is I want to make another plants rocket with that seed lerma we got. And just as I'm trying to grab, there's massive green meteors of those. Oh my goodness. Things are everywhere. I want to find out what kind of meteors they are, but they're all crashing in the grass and I can't see anything through the grass. What are you dropping off? Nothing? Oh, super alloy. There's super alloy meteors. Glad it happened at night. I can barely see these little things. Dropped like 1 million of them. So I guess out of the insane amount of super alloy meteors that hit the ground, I only got 7. But that's 7 more than I had. And for being outside, I did not get whacked in the face with one.
Oh man!
And so with the lovely 2 seed lerma that we got, we can go ahead and make 2 additional plant rockets. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch this rocket and then launch another one at the same time, since I think I did that on one of them and they kind of collided. And they don't make any noise when they launch. Oh, there we go. And then launch this one too. Now the 2 rockets are forever entangled into the lake. Oh wait, no, they separated. Still in the lake together, but... oh, he's leaving. Kind of. Don't break my solar panels, I need those. And allergy season times 2 is in. And so now our plants are going up even higher, and we're already just under 1/3 of our food grower T2 and 1/8 of the way to our bees. And so the next thing I'm going to try to make, I want to make an allergy generator T2, since it looks like the next couple of things I'm going to need a bunch of fertilizer. So I'm going to need to work on tons of eggplants, tons of algae, tons of water. And I did unlock a gas extractor, but I need zeolite, and I have no idea what zeolite is. And as we still have the spores in the air, we're actually going to go over to the osmium cave over here, because there was an ice wall that melted at 50 nanokelvin, and we're well past 50 nanokelvin, and I need a material called zeolite. And since osmium and sulfur were hiding behind the ice wall cave number 1, I'm going to assume that zeolite is the next material that's going to be hidden behind the next set of ice walls. So here's our lovely osmium cave, and it looks like this ice wall is now just about completely melted. And I see white crystals hanging from the ceiling, so I'm going to guess that this is zeolite. And so we're going to make our usual living compartment. Hide inside of it and see what we have in this cave. I'm not seeing anything at all on these giant chunks of crystal. I can't mine them. Well, we found the zeolite cave, but all I see is aluminum, which I will take some aluminum, but I don't see anything else. Although the cave does open up over here into a massive crater. So I guess we'll go down into this crater and see what this crater has to offer. It's all red and broken. Oh, there's the meteor. So it is a massive crater. Ooh, and there's some super alloy down here. We'll take as much super alloy as I can. Yeah, there's iridium too. I was crawling inside of the massive, still looking superheated meteor. And there's an iridium rod? Just sticking out of the walls? Okay, I'm absolutely gonna stay here.
I'm not fucking leaving!
To make making rockets and sending rockets way easier. Now we have 10 iridium rods, 7 super alloy. I think we're gonna head home now. Although I see a little ladder over here. This might be like an underground bunker like the anniversary. That looks like it is, with water bottles, space food and oxygen, chest full of goodies and stuffs, and another message. Oh. So another person found the meteor crater, couldn't see Jack Diddley, and wasn't able to send any of the rockets up, but he tried to make another base over on those coordinates. He was hoping the fog will fade away soon. Well, I still see it, so sorry, bud, I don't think it ever faded. I don't think it's ever gonna fade. We'll run back, hopefully directly out of here the way we came, but I may or may not have gotten lost. Not entirely know which part of the cave we came from. I think it was from this side, so we're gonna run down and hopefully pop up on the right side to go back into the zeolite-less zeolite cave. Oh, there it is. Because we can just use that and run all the way back to the little capsule and then go and run back into the cave and continue on my way. Hoping to find some zeolite in this cave, but there's none, so maybe we'll have to return at a later date and maybe there'll be some, or maybe they just don't spawn in this area and we have to wait for like meteors or something to come smash into the planet with zeolite. So the zeolite may have been a bust, but at least the area wasn't. We discovered a massive meteor and was able to loot it, and it gave me a ton of iridium rods, so now I can continue sending more and more rockets, especially the uranium ones down, so I can continue my vast production of uranium power and continue making more and more grass spreaders and such. Oh, zeolite. So they form under rocks with logs or roots growing in them. Okay. So not in the zeolite caves, but just chilling out in the open. So about 72% of the way through the flora stage, and we're almost to the food grower T2, and so we're going to need more uranium rockets to come in. So then I can continue building more of our uranium nuclear power plants to continue expanding our lovely grass to keep our biomass increasing. And with all the iridium rods and the last of the uranium we have, we can make a bunch of rocket engines for the uranium rockets. And so our global heat generation is going to get a 4,000 bonus because we have 4 lovely rockets to launch. One and 2 and 3 and 4. Scary for me. And so for the next day to 2-3 days, we're just gonna have uranium rockets smashing into the ground. Just ready for me to take them. Oh, that hit right into our lovely tree bark area. And it's raining uranium. And rocks. Ooh, right into my tower again. Thankfully my tower is indestructible, it appears. Yeah, keep them coming. I need all the uranium you have to offer. Just barely missed my tower. That one, we just went straight through the night to just heat up everything. Yeah, we got a seed spreader rocket. So another rocket to send a bunch of crap to the planet's surface. And it also gives a global generation bonus for spreading seeds. This one by bacteria and this one by seeds. It looks like we need mutagen and bacteria simples and tree bark. Not the most elusive materials, but now the entire ground is covered in lovely glowing green. So now we get the lovely journey of grabbing everything that's all over the ground. And so as we're running around collecting all the uranium, it looks like there's a bunch of zeolite hanging around under these branches. So as we collect the last of the uranium, we're going to keep going and grabbing some of the zeolite that we find as well. Oh, and we unlocked a DNA manipulator. That sounds like a lot of power that I should not have. And there's the food grower T2. It looks like we just unlocked a super alloy rod. And we got a new message. And some zeolite hiding. Now we have this weird icon over here. Don't know what that is, but we'll have to go explore that as well.
20 minutes later.
And with 11 uranium rods, 6 extra uranium, and 3 zeolite, I'd call that a nice haul. But before we make anything additional, we need more power. So an explosive powder it is. And here's what we need for the mutagen: bacteria sample, methane cartridge, and sulfur. Which we do not have any more sulfur, but we are almost 10% of the way to trees. And we're over half of the way to the nuclear fusion generator, and to our exoskeleton T2, we're almost there too. But pressure is still a good stone's throw away from the ore extractor T2, which can actually probably give us the sulfur that we need. But we got a new message, so we're going to read who the message is from. Oh, so Riley came back and did a deep scan of the planet.
Scanning.
And figured out that there's some strange geological stuff going on and wants us to go to a certain location. And so that location is probably what we found while we were in the lake. That strange symbol there is probably what Riley was trying to tell us about. So we'll go over there, but not yet. And we no longer have room up here for our reactors, so we're going to build our reactors close to our heaters. The extra heat will help the fission reaction give us more power, of course. And it looks like there's another meteor storm happening. So we are going to go inside again. And so our gas extractor is going to require 3 super alloy, 2 zeolite, and 1 iridium rod, which we have enough of, so we are going to go ahead and build a gas extractor. Oh, and this will give us our methane. And it produces just a little bit of heat. So it's not just for production. And so the DNA manipulator, which I do want to make, but I can't make until I get additional sulfur, is going to manipulate DNA to create new genes. times. Lovely. But with the end of that meteor storm, we launched a bunch of uranium rockets up into the sky, collected a bunch more uranium for a lovely new reactor. We continued to expand a little bit, and we unlocked a bunch of new things, and we explored the wreck that's over there, and we went and found a giant meteor crater and got a ton of iridium rods and just normal iridium, and found another location as a point of interest that we'll have to go to. But that is all the time that I have for today, so hopefully next time we can expand our drills to continue increasing our pressure. So maybe, just maybe next time we can get some lovely bees going around, or the trees I think is actually next, so we can get some trees growing and our food grower T2s, because we still want to go get that birthday cake at some point before the vent ends. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.